Hey everyone, and welcome to Timberborn and the Update 5 Badwater. This is going to be a really relaxed playthrough, just focusing on some of the new buildings and the new features of the game, and just making our town as beautiful and bustling as possible. It's been a while since I played this game, so bear with me, but there are some really cool upgrades, decorations. We have the hammock, we have the lantern, well-being. There's a lot added to this category, starting with the teeth grindstone and the shower, medical bed, contemplation spot, the Lido. Some of this existed before, but much of it is new. Well, we'll get into all that as we go along. Just wanted to give a quick introduction, and I think the goal here is we're playing on the Waterfalls map. It's a beginner-friendly map, and again, this game is going to be on easy, so we can focus more on building and progressing through the game. Our water source is going to come from up here, and we have this beautiful waterfall to work with. I'd like to build up a nice industrial center here with a cool city residential area here on the left side, maybe some forestry and farming, of course, and then maybe cross the river and use these hills to just make a really cool beaver town. Our town name, our district center, oh, well, we can name the district, but our town name is actually called Easy Town, and we will call this the city center. That is our first district. So without further ado, we've got 8 adult beavers, 4 children, and we're going to need to start gathering some wood and resources. So here we go. Let's start with a lumberjack flag here. We'll start with 2 there, and we'll start with 2 back to cover this area. I want to start collecting as many logs as possible right off the bat. What about storage? We're going to need a large pile right away, and we're just going to throw that right over to the side of our what do they call this? The district center. So we'll get a road going to both of these areas. That looks good. 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 And we'll just cut this down here for now. And for the housing, believe it or not, I kind of want it to come over to this area pretty much immediately. Maybe we'll make a road back here like that too. And of course we're going to need some food, so let's get a gathering post set up here that can cover all of this area, and we'll utilize these steps on the left. Maybe we could just put that there. Yeah, that's good too. And that's just going to come down right next to this road. That's good right there. And what we'll do is we'll make another path that goes here, here, up to here, and takes advantage of these berries up here too. So we're going to want to collect all of those. Let's put high priority on all of these logs, and actually let's get high priority on this, and that's going to be collecting logs. This is a really cool feature too that they didn't have last time I played, where these piles, it used to be, you know, when you built it, you couldn't select the other materials to place them in, and the lumber and the planks, I believe, were stored in a warehouse. So this is cool. You can kind of have stockpiles and warehouses that hold different things. So excellent idea. We'll build a small warehouse just for the berries, and I want to put that over by the residential area. And then also, we're going to want housing right away. So let's see what kind of cool stuff we can work with over here. We'll put a house there. We'll put a lodge, excuse me, put a lodge there. Maybe we fit one in here. Fit one out here. Let's put 2 right there. I'll start with 5. And what we'll do is we'll kind of make a little... Well, what kind of well-being do we start with? A little campfire? So we'll put a campfire like right here. We'll make it face the 3. And then what we can do is have the road going around it. And then make a path to each of the houses like this. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That way we have some room for other things in here too if we want. Maybe like these. Well, while we're on it, put some water pumps right down here to 3 to start. We'll just go ahead and pause 2 of those. We'll pause... No, everything else we need to get built kind of relatively quickly. But I do want that on high priority, and we'll put this on second high priority, as well as these. That takes 6 logs, so we'll put 2 of these on high priority. And we'll put this on second high priority. And we'll also put this on high priority. And everything else will kind of just get built as we go along. Excellent start. This we'll put on low priority. That way everything else will get built and then they'll build that. And another thing that I want to do is demolish this area right away, just because I noticed this over to the right. And we're gonna maybe have to get through some of these woods here to get to that. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut some of that down first, but okay. That looks good, except for one more thing, which is some water storage, which I would like to maybe just have like 3 of them for now. Maybe like we could even fit them back through here, because that would be kind of cool, but I don't know. I almost wanted to save this space for some stairs or something. We could have a cool little staircase or something right back there, or even on the right side here. So let's go ahead and keep the water towers. Maybe we'll put 3 here like that, and we'll put 1 of those on a higher priority and the other 2 will keep normal. That looks good. That's kind of a lot of work to just start them off with, but at least we have a solid idea of how we want to start this. And for the first few days, we need them to work a little extra. So we're going to increase the working hours up here on the right to 19 hours. That way they can still get some sleep. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Let me think here. Is there anything else we want to do before we get started? Nah, I like that. We're just going to throw it on high speed. Kind of see where they go and what they do. Yeah. Nothing. Oh, okay. We missed something. They're not automatically collecting the trees because we have to designate a tree cutting zone, which means we can kind of have them cut these trees down the center here first. And maybe like this and this and this. That way I can get somebody back here to clear this blockage, and we can get the water to flow through this area and have some more availability over here, because I'd like to have some food right next to the houses. That would be great. And then all of this dead tree area has got to go. So a lot of logs going to come from this area, and we can cut down these as well, and all of these. Perfect. But for these 2 over here, I'd like them to focus on those ones just so we can get back to this area. There we go. That should be good. Perfect. All right. Okay, collecting berries. Do we have any more available workers? We had 1. Excellent. Okay. This is good. Let's exit out of that. All right. Perfect. When you're playing on easy, which I don't normally do, I like to challenge myself, but for the sake of this playthrough, I just want to get some cool buildings up, make it look really pretty, and get a big town. And it's not always fun to do playing on hard. It takes a lot longer. Demolish resources. Mark resources for demolition. So the next thing we want to do is get these trees kind of cut out here. That way we can get back in that area. Yes, that should be good. So the workers can work on that. And correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, let's assign those to high priority. This is a cool tool to use. This assign priorities tab right here, very, very useful. Because then you can just at a glance see what everything is marked as. And all of this, we'll get that on secondary. See, this is like bright green, and then this is kind of a mild dull green. And then everything else is gray, which means it's normal. And then you can also mark like low priority there, low priority on that one. Or for example, super low priority. So you tell mostly your workers at the city center or the district center what order, order you'd like to do things in. So excellent, great. Day 2, and we are doing well. Let's mark this for berries, perfect. Let's mark this for water, perfect. And also we need to get a path down to the water area. So we'll just have it go around that bush for now. But where's the door? Oh, perfect. Goes right up to it. And we'll have it come across here like that. And let's mark that one bush for demolition because I don't like the way that looks. So we'll get that fixed. And we are producing water. We have somewhere to store it. We're making logs. And we have somewhere to store the logs. This is perfect. Oh, these guys are just sleeping out in the yard because there's not enough housing yet. That's okay. We are collecting wood as quickly as possible. No worries. All of this will be complete soon. Oh, and I'm thinking maybe we need to get a path because they can't reach this area yet. We already have another tree growing here. Just coming up out of nowhere, huh? Oh boy. Okay. That's going to be a tough fix there as well. I'll delete this path afterwards. I just kind of want them to get through here and get back to that. Very good, very good. Okay. Get down to there. Yeah, we can make it. I'll just keep it on high speed for right now because I don't expect any trouble. There we go. Perfect. Okay, they already cleared that up, and look at all that green. Perfect. Okay, we want lots of water here for now. Some good storage. That looks so cool. I love this Badwater. Not sure what we're gonna do with this kind of water yet because I've never played. Well, I've never seen this before, so this is all new. And you know, I want to check that out, as I'm sure a lot of you do as well. So okay, everything else is built. Then let's continue to build some housing. Oh, and one thing I forgot about is science. So perfect. Let's just utilize the back of these here for a little bit and we'll get some science going. That's cool. That looks really neat, actually. And now we have all of this to work with. So what we'll do is we're gonna get all these trees cut down because I would like to indeed yeah, build a dam over here, right at the edge. Can we do that? Do we need anything special to build that? No, we just need 20 logs. That's quite a lot. So once we get that built, it should raise the level of the water just slightly and then hold it there if there's a drought, which will be very good. Might even expand because it'll raise the water up just ever so slightly. And we have nobody on the science, so let's decrease our workers by 1 and get someone producing some science. Excellent. Right, oh, we have 2 people? 2 people doing science. Okay, well that's good. Nothing wrong with that. 2 workers is fine for now. Oh, this would be cool too. Getting these trees cut down. That's great. And the dam is built. Great work. Okay. Just in case of a drought. And then what I'd like to focus on doing is getting some science points. Oh, we have 3 science now. This is great. And see, our workers really have nothing to do. So let's just go ahead and get this started. Another water. And then I would like to build a farm immediately. What we'll do is, excuse me, we'll just build the farm maybe like right off here. And then as these trees are getting knocked down, we'll just replace them with a food source. Excellent. So we'll probably need a couple more houses before we can really start climbing up the mountain. So we'll just, maybe just 1 more. We'll put 1 more right back here. That kind of looks cool. Yeah, I like that. We'll get that built. Planting selected. And then let's get some crops. In which case, we'll also need a place to store the crops, which I'd like to keep over by the housing. That was kind of the perfect spot, huh, right there in that warehouse. But we'll just put this warehouse right... like right there, right on the corner there. I think that's fine. I'm leaving a little bit of space, maybe for some decorations. I'd also like to add the teeth grindstone in here. So maybe like that's a cool spot to put it. Yeah, that's cool. Now let's get this on high priority. Since they're already done building that. Excellent. Some berries in there. Are we still able to collect these? I don't, maybe they can't get to those. Interesting. That's okay. Alright, great. And we already know that probably going to grow carrots to start. So plant some crops, get some carrots, and we're just going to fill, except for right here, because I want to save that for a path, which I'll just build right now. I'll build that right there, and I think we need one right there. We could build a nice staircase going up. Yeah, excellent. Everything else is going to be carrots. So what we'll do is we'll start it right here, bring it down, bring it over, like that, and then we'll just fill this in here, like that, like that. Good for now. Perfect. Alright. Let's get someone deassigned from that and on the carrots. Perfect. And we've got a warehouse. And this is great. We just have so many logs to start with. So the next thing that we need to start thinking about is power. So let's go ahead and get a power wheel going. Let's see, we've got a good flow of water over here. Really nice flow of water. So I'm thinking just starting it right here. Oh, not that. The water wheel, excuse me. Lots of power generated from the water wheel. Take advantage of that. Excellent. And let's get the path going right over here like that, right up to the edge and over. Perfect. That'll be really cool. And then all we really need power for right at the start is a lumber mill and maybe even the gear workshop after we get a bunch of lumber. So we'll just focus on the lumber for now. Perfect. Let's get that. And then we'll need one more storage for the lumber. And we won't put that right next to it. I want to leave a little space. Just make it look kind of cool and interesting. So we'll put the lumber there. Let's get that built. Just 6 logs for that. And we're going to want to collect planks. Okay, lots of wood. Very good. Very, very good. And we have lots of science. So let's pause for a moment and just see. Oh, okay. What happened here? Where did the water go? Why is there no water in here? Let's give it a sec. Maybe we need to dam up the water here. To raise the level of it. That's quite interesting. We need to delete this for now. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. Just a quick little reset. Kind of need that water to get back through here. Interesting what just happened there. Okay. That's alright. And look at that. Just like that, in the first 20 minutes of playing this game, we've got a nice little start to the town here. We've got a campfire. We've got the grindstone. We've got a carrot farm. We're generating plenty of science. We have so many logs. This is beautiful. And we have a lot of water even. So we're looking really, really good. And once again, I think the plan will be to build this residential area kind of like up this mountainside right here, which I think will look really cool. I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but I think we can make it happen. I see a couple spots that we could really make this look cool. And we'll kind of generate a nice amount of power through here. I've got an idea of how to do that and keep the water coming through pretty quick. You know, if we put some dams, or excuse me, some levees, if we can unlock the levees. Not the floodgate. Yeah, this levee. So it blocks off the water completely. It'll almost be like just narrowing the river down, and so this force coming down the waterfall will have to funnel through like a 2 or a 4 wide, and we can put like 2x2 water wheels and just keep the water kind of rushing through here. might affect the green on this side, but we'll figure that out. I kind of want the power for now. Or maybe like up through here, since it's already narrow, we could even just kind of replace this over here, and then we could keep a lot of this green down here. Yeah, that'll be a good plan. And then we can utilize a lot of this area for forestry, and maybe just have the power wheels. We can use these power shafts to kind of direct the power up into this dead space up here, and just have like a nice industrial center. We could do that, or we could just kind of keep the industrial center along the waterfront here. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, overall, really pleased with how this is looking at the start. Really happy with that, and I think we have a good plan here. So this is a cool map. I really want to build up this waterfall and make this look cool. So this is really neat. See what kind of interesting things we can do with the waterfall. Anyway, thanks for joining in. That'll do it for the first episode, and please subscribe and join me again. I'll be back at it soon. See you then.